100.9 Your Music. Nick Lachey in studio with us. Hello.
How you doing?
Doing very good. Now you've got a new song out. It's called Patience.
It's called Patience, exactly.
And a new album that's going to be coming out too.
In May, yeah. It's called Coming Up for Air. Yeah, it's a whole new project for me. It's good to be, obviously good to be back out there and performing and singing again. So.
And what's so long between albums?
You know what? It's just you never know how long the little interim break's going to be. Sometimes you can do an album in 6 months. Sometimes it takes a year and a half. So for me, it was just a matter of getting the right album together. And also you have to sometimes deal with like scheduling and the appropriate time for the album to come out and all that kind of stuff. I think this record's been done since September-ish, but it just we didn't want to bring it out and rush it out before the end of the year, so we held it till '09. So. All
right, and the name Coming Up for Air, why?
Well, it's kind of, to me, it's kind of symbolic, of it almost kind of says, don't count me out. I'm just taking a break, just coming up for air, and then, then I'm diving right back in. I think it's symbolic of life, and things that, you go through in life. Sometimes it's good to just take a breather, and also for the music, it's just good to step back for a minute and then dive right back in. So for me, it was just a really pertinent song, for where I am in life and where I am musically.
And do you have other projects going on right now? Because you said the album's been done for a while too, and you don't want to rush it out. But were there other projects in between that you were working on?
Yeah, I just did a little 2-episode stint on One Tree Hill. One of my.
Well, that hasn't aired yet, right?
No, it hasn't aired yet.
Okay, because I'm a One Tree Hill fan.
Airs in a couple weeks. I'm actually going to shoot the second episode next week, so that's always fun to do some TV stuff. I've done that in the past, and it's kind of interesting to get back into that world. And I'm also producing a show called Taking the Stage, and it's a show on MTV that's going to start March 19th.
I saw the preview for that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Good.
That's with all the different performers from from that school.
Yeah, it's a performing arts high school. It's actually the high school that I went to.
So it's close to you.
It is, yeah. It's for me. It was a great. First of all, I thought it would be a really interesting project, and you see all these shows on MTV, very, all these rich kids in Southern California and Orange County, and all this glitz and glam, and I thought, well, that's not really representative of the country as a whole. It'd be nice to show a different kind of high school atmosphere. So this is a very gritty, urban. Performing arts school, and it's also a way for me to kind of give back to the school and help them, as far as exposure and promotion and whatnot. So it's a really great project. MTV's psyched about it, and it comes out March 19th.
So now you're the producer of it, but do you make any appearances on that at all?
I went back for a couple of alumni events, so it may or may not make the show because.
But you're not like hosting it. Or
no, exactly.
Like that.
For me, the show was really about these kids, and it was about trying to showcase what they were about and who they are, and I didn't want me being involved in on camera to just distract from that at all. So I just really wanted it to be about them, and so that's what we really try to keep it as, just behind the scenes.
Do you want to do more reality television at any point in your life?
I can't imagine. I mean, I shouldn't say never, because I did a show last year called Clash the Choirs, which was, I guess you would consider that reality, but it was more like a competition thing, and stuff like that's fun.
Kind of falls in that type of thing.
Yeah, I can't see doing the kind of reality show that like Newlyweds was, where it's cameras in the house and
following you around day and night.
Something that intrusive would be hard to do again. But but some level of reality TV, yeah.
Okay, that's very cool.
Yeah.
And I want to go back to One Tree Hill because I want to know if you're actually playing yourself or somebody else.
I am. Nick Lachey makes a visit to One Tree Hill and stirs things up a little bit. So
man, small town like Tree Hill they're probably really excited to see you.
Yeah, well, you know what? A couple characters are excited to see me, and yeah, so
a couple female characters, perhaps.
Potentially.
Do you have a love interest? Like a lust interest?
I may have more than one lust interest.
Oh wow!
I'm like the One Tree Hill man whore. I just come in and wreck the whole thing. No, it's fun. It's when you play yourself, it's kind of a no pressure situation. I mean, you can't really suck at playing yourself, necessarily. So
hopefully,
it's just
hopefully, if you suck at playing yourself, then there's some big problems.
That says something really bad about you. I'm with you. No, so it was just fun. It was the cast is great and the crew is great, and a chance to go down there and kind of have a little fun with it.
And you got a boo boo today.
I did.
Talk about your boo boo.
I did. Well, my guitar player had his guitar in the back of the truck, and somebody was opening the tailgate to take our luggage out, and I stuck my hand in trying to save his guitar. from crashing into the streets of San Francisco, and unbeknownst to me, that same person who opened the door decided to slam it shut again and slammed it on my fingers, and so I was bleeding all over Starbucks.
You were bleeding too?
Yeah.
Oh.
It could have been a lot worse. I don't think I broke anything. Just there's a lot of blood, Starbucks, and
They're like, oh my gosh, Nick Lachey's
they're like,
bleeding in here.
why is he bleeding all over the napkins? So no, it was it's kind of the perils of the road. These things happen.
So it wasn't because you were a bad boy. You didn't get.
Well, I don't know. This could have been punishment for something I did previously.
That's gutsy though. Save the guitar.
Yeah, well, you know what? I mean, we have to perform later today. I didn't want, guitar is an
Dove in
important
there.
part of the whole scenario. So I was trying to take one for the team. I didn't know it was going to cost me my knuckles. But.
Well, I'm sorry that happened for you. I'm sure there's plenty of girls out there that'll give you kisses.
Sorry, we're going to go up the road and make a few winery stops and numb the pain.
There you go. Perfect thing
it'll all
to do
be
in this
good.
area.
Good choice.
So the new album is coming out in May.
Yep.
Coming
up
up
May,
coming up for air.
And the
New song.
first single, Patience, is out now. So.
And if you want to find out more of what's going on with you, website, MySpace
Yeah,
address.
I don't do the MySpace thing really, but NickLachey.com has got all all my info and all that tour plans, all the single. You can go on iTunes and download the single. So yeah, you can get all that information on NickLachey.com.
Fabulous, Nick Lachey. Thank you for being in
All
here
right.
with us.
Thanks for having
It's
me.
Y100.9. Don't clap.
And that's a wrap.